Welcome friends. In today's video, we are going to see top 100 question in Java. So this tutorial is about we have recently started learning Java programming. So in that I have covered some of the advanced concepts, but few beginners will be there. So those who don't know from the scratch. So that's why I'm starting these videos. This 100 question I will cover some basics of Java, like what is Java, what is JVM, JDK, JRE, or some basic concepts. So if you are beginners or wanted to excel your knowledge in Java, so stay with me. I am going to cover this 100 question in this series of the interviews. The first question here is what is a class in Java? So Java encapsulates the code in various classes which define new data types. These new data types are used to create object. Means class is a one type of a blueprint. With based on that blueprint, we can create multiple object for that class. So and the object is an instance of the class. Next is what is JVM? Uh, JVM is a virtual machine which is runtime environment for compiled Java class files. Means there is one once we compiled our Java class program, the dot class file will be created. So that dot class file executed by JVM. So we will cover in depth on the JVM in the next tutorial series. Next question is what is the right data type to represent price in Java? Here we see a big decimal if memory is not concerned and performance is not critical. Otherwise, double we can use as a predefined precisions. Then next is does Java support multiple inheritance? Java does not support multiple inheritance. But here trick is Java we can achieve this with the help of interfaces in Java. So here with the help of classes, it don't support, but with the help of interfaces, we can achieve multiple inheritance in Java. Then next question, what is the supported platform for Java programming language? Java runs on a variety of platforms such as Windows, Mac OS, and the various version of Unix, Linux like HP, Unix, Sun Solaris, Red Hat Linux, Ubuntu, CentOS. Means almost all OS it supports Java language because it's convert our code into the byte code, and that byte code is specific to machine dependent language, means that code runs on any platforms. And then next question, list any 5 features of the Java. So here some of the feature of the Java includes platform independent, robust, interpreted, multi-threaded. Means Java is platform independent. We have seen here it can run on any system as we convert Java code into the byte code, and that can run on the any system. That's why Java is platform independent. Then robust, Java is robust language, interpreted, multi-threaded. So we can use different multiple thread within Java. Then explain method overloading. When a Java program contains more than one method with the same name but a different property, then it is called method overloading. Means with suppose there is two method. I am declaring public int add, and I am passing two parameter like int a, int b, and that is returning me addition of these two integer. Then same method I am writing like int add, and I am passing three different parameter int a, int b, int c. So that is giving me a result of three integers, means addition of three integers. That is the method overloading of the same name but a different parameter we can pass to the method overloading. Then what restriction are placed on the location of package statement within source code file? So package statement should be first statement in our source file. Suppose we declare the any any Java created any Java program, that this package statement must be the first statement. I will show you this with one example. Let's go into my Eclipse ID. sorry. We say the package is the first statement in this class, vehicle class, without blank and the lines, eliminating blank lines and comments. So that should be our first statement in our class. That is the restriction on the package. Then what method used to specify container layout? Here this is the set layout method used to specify container layout. This is for the applet. What is the immediate superclass of the applet class? The panel class. Whenever we are doing any applet based program, then we, in that case this is required. So applet panel is the immediate superclass of the applet class. What is the access modifier in Java? There are three access modifiers. Usually it is four, but we one default one, if it is no identifier, it specified is called friendly. So here if we see there is three access modifier, public, protected and private, and the default one, if no identifier is specified, is called friendly. But programmer cannot specify the friendly identifier explicitly. Means that we cannot explicitly, we can't add this. That is added default. Then what are the packages? A package is a collection of related classes and interfaces providing access protection and namespace management. Means package is a collection of classes and interfaces. So I have created one video on interfaces as well. You can go and watch our channel. And at the last, I will share this PDF with you guys as well. In join our Telegram group. There I will share these details. So a lot of people are joining there. So you can join there, and we will. I will share these notes there. Then next question: what is meant by inheritance and what are its advantages? Just second. Here we. What is access modifier we have seen, then inheritance and its advantages. What is meant by inheritance and what are its advantages? Inheritance is the process of inheriting all the features from the class. The advantages of inheritance are reusability of code and accessibility of variable and methods of the superclass by subclasses. Suppose we declared here one class, animal class is there. Here if we see I have created one class inheritance. Let's go inside inheritance and we will find main. And here I have created one animal class. In this dog is extending. So here eat method is there in animal class. This is when we with the help of dog object we are calling that eat method. So our we can access parent class method as well with the help of child class. So here dog dot new dog object I have created, and this I have explained in separate videos. You can search top 20 question in OOPS. You will find these videos. In that I have explained with the coding example as well, guys. Let it run. Then next is inheritance. Means parent class we are inheriting its member or variable or method into the subclasses. Can we rethrow the same exception from catch handlers? Let's see our here it is compiled or not. So here it is compiled, and so we are able to call the parent method which is in the child class. Means we are inheriting property of the parent. Then next is can we rethrow the same exception from the catch handler? Yes, we can rethrow the same exception from our catch handler. If we want to rethrow check exception from catch block, we need to declare that exception. So we need to declare the exception. So interviewer can ask you, can we rethrow the same exception from the catch handler? Like here, yes, we can rethrow. I will create separate video on this, how we can handle exception, what are the keywords we can use in that. So stay with the channel, subscribe, like videos. And next question is, what value is variable of the string type automatically initiated? By default, value of string type is null. So here if we see, let's declare one variable here inside any string str equal to, if we take an abc, means this we have assigned. If nothing is assigned, the value of this string is null, like this. Then let's comment this out. Next question here, when a thread block on input output, what state does it enter? When it blocks on input output operation, a thread enters the waiting state. So once thread it is on input output, and then it is thread enters in waiting state. Which container use the flow layout as their default layout? So the panel and applet classes use the flow layout as their default layout. Then explain Java coding standard for constant. Constant in Java are created using static and final keywords. So we can use, before declaring this, we can use static and final. Let's understand here. Public, static, final, and variable name we need to provide string and equal to string name we will use. So this is string is already immutable class. We cannot modify that. Then next, explain Java coding standard for constant. We have seen constant contain only uppercase letter. If the constant name is combination of the two words, it should be separated by an underscore. Constant name are usually nouns: max value, max priority, mean priority. Like this, we can mention. Means this should be a capital. Constant name usually nouns. So these are the rules. Constant contain only uppercase letters. If the constant name is combination of two words, it should be separated by the underscore. Means if we define two words, it should be separated by underscore. With the help of underscore, we can separate that. Let's understand this with one of the example. Here I will declare a few. Here if we see this string, we will use string name as a capital with underscore. This should be capital, and we will use string name. Suppose one of the integer we will take public static, so it should be final. Int variable we will take. I am taking max underscore user and equal to I am providing 100. So we can declare like this our variable. Let's comment this out and we will head to the next question. Then our next question is what is synchronization and why it is important. So the term synchronization is the ability to convert the access of multiple threads to shared resources. And it is important because without it, it is not possible for one thread to modify the shared object while another thread is in the process of using and updating that object value. This often leads to the major error. So synchronization, once we can apply on the method level, that thread can. Synchronization is the ability to access multiple thread to shared resources. Means we can access that resources. Without it is not possible to one thread to modify shared object while another thread is processing. Means another thread is accessing that thread. Without it, it is not possible if we not use a synchronized keyword. So we need to use synchronize keyword to make any method or block synchronize. Then we can only use this. This is the important concept in the threads. We will discuss another one in one of the separate videos. This explain Java coding standard for variables. So variable name should start with small letters. Variable name should be noun. Short meaningful name are recommended. Means we cannot use any like a 50 or 60 character to the variable. Max 15 character is recommended. If there are multiple words, every inner word should start with uppercase character. For example, here given string value employee name. So two names is there, but inside inner name is capital MAP salary. Like this, we can declare variable in Java. Then what is abstract class? An abstract class is a class designed with implementation gap for subclasses to fill it in the deliberately incomplete. What it is mean? An abstract class we can achieve abstraction with the help of abstract class. So for that we need to use abstract keyword at the class level, and we can provide implementation for the method declared in abstract classes. Then name three component subclasses that support painting. So here you can see the canvas, frame, panel, and applet classes support painting. What is the difference between JDK and JVM? So full form of JDK is Java Development Kit, and full form for the JVM is Java Virtual Machine. For development purpose, we can use this JDK. It provides a separate different tools for compiling, loading, and executing our program or developing our programs. So, and to execute the Java program, it is required. It provides all tools, executable and binaries required to compile, debug, and execute Java program. To execution part is handled by JVM to provide machine independence. JVM is nothing but implementation of JRE, and the JVM is the main method which called our program, and we use this JVM to execute our Java program. It will first load our class, then it will compile our class, and then that is process. Then why Java doesn't support multiple inheritance? Because of diamond problem. Java doesn't support multiple inheritance in classes. So here we will Java inheritance. Suppose here there is class A and class B and class C. So class C extends B and B extends A, and that both have one method, a common method. So it will create a diamond problem for the class C to access both the common method in the both classes. So with the in the class we can't multiple inheritance is not supported, but with in interfaces we can achieve this. We will discuss on this as well. Then what modifiers may be used with inner class, that is member of an outer class? A local inner class may be declared as public, protected, private, static, final, or abstract. So here we see inner class may be declared as public, protected, private, static, final, or abstract. With Java util classes and interfaces support event handling. The event object class of the event listener interface support event processing. What is transient variable? A transient variable is a variable that is not be serialized. What is serialized means? Suppose we want to we want to, there is serialization and deserialization concept in Java. Suppose we want to traverse our object to the over network. In that case, some of the fields is not required to be serialized. Like I don't want to expose my password. In that case, I will make my password variable as a transient. So it will not be serialized and it won't go over the network. Then is a null keyword. So no, the null is not a keyword. So there is, I will discuss different keyword is there, almost 50 to 54 keyword we can use in Java. So I will create one dedicated video on this, what are the keywords there in Java. Then next, what is an applet? Applet is a dynamic and interactive program that runs inside web page displayed by a Java capable browser. So applet is a dynamic and attractive program. Means within a browser we can run this program, and means it is capable to run within the browser. That is applet. Then what is the life cycle of applet? So here init method can be called when applet is first loaded. Then start method can be called each time an applet is started. Then pend method can be called when the applet is minimized or maximized. Stop method can be used when the browser moves from applet to page, and destroy method can be called when the browser is finished with the applet. So this is related to applet. Then next, what is new with the stop, suspend and resume method in JDK 1.2? Answer: these methods have been deprecated in JDK 1.2. Means these are removed from Java version. They are no longer used in Java. Then what is the vector class? The term vector class provide ability to implement growable array of objects. So vector is a class in Java which is a thread shape, and it provide growable array of the objects. What is the difference between the greater than and great these operators? Greater than, the operator carries the sign bit when shifting right from, while the this operator zero fills bits that have been shifted out. We will discuss this on separate operator topics. Then next is what is the difference between this and super? This can be used to invoke the constructor of the same class, whereas the super can be used to invoke the super class constructor. Means let's see here. I have created one example for this as well in previous videos. Uh, let me check that example here. Here I have created that. Okay, inside constructor, we can see that. Let's see. Just second. This I have discussed in separate video, this and the super as well. You can search on our channel, top 20 question in Java. In that I have explained with some coding example as well. Let's move further. So this can be used to invoke constructor of the same class, whereas super can be used to invoke super class constructor. Then what is native method? A native method is a method that is applied in a language other than Java. Means it is applied in other than Java language. That is called native method. What value does read line return when it has reached to the end of the file? So read line we use in the our program. That method return null when it has reached to the end of the file. Means it will return null to us. What is the Java API? The Java API is a large collection of ready-made software components that provide many useful capabilities such as graphical user interface widgets. Means it is components that we can use in our Java. So set of interfaces that is we are going to use in our applications. Like they have given, you can search on like Java docs, where you will find these different types of APIs and their use cases. And then why there are no global variable in Java? So global variable are globally accessible. Java does not support globally accessible variable due to following reason. The global variable break the referential transparency. Global variable creates collision in namespaces. So it's create collision in namespaces. That's why they have not used global variable in Java. What are different types of access modifier? Public, anything declared as public can be accessed from anywhere. Means if we declared our class public, that we can access within package, same package, or outside package. So here if we see this public class main, we can access with see this same package or different package. Here we have created different package like inheritance, polymorphism, seed classes. Like we can access this public class. Then private, anything declared as a private can't be seen outside of its class. Means scope of the private class is limited to the that particular class only. Protected particular package only. In anything declared as a protected can be accessed by classes in the same package and subclasses in the other package. So protected means suppose we declare this class as protected. So we can access this within package or sub package. So this is our package, and if we create any sub package, we can access that in our sub package as well. Then next question is like a default modifier is also there, can be accessed only to classes in the same package. This is access in the same package. Then what is constructor? A constructor is a special method whose task is to initialize the object of its class. It is special because its name is the same as the class name. They do not have return types, not even void, and therefore they cannot return values. They cannot be inherited through the derived classes. Can call the base class constructor. Constructor is invoked when the object of its associated class is created. Let's understand here with example. Here I have created this class. So this is the constructor we are going to initialize car constructor here, and these are the so this is the Java compiler provide default constructor as well if we don't mention. So here we explicitly mention this. We are passing this argument to this, and it cannot be. It is a same as a class name. So here class name is car. So constructor name is same. So that's why it is called special. And this is the one type of method. If you see, this is the bracket here. They have mentioned opening and closing. And constructor is invoked when object of class is created. So here we have created a object of the class. It get invoked here itself car, and we have passed this Toyota and 2020. So new is the keyword. With the help of that we can create object. And then what is iterator? The iterator is interface used to step through the element of the collection. So whenever we want in the traverse to the collection element, in that case, we can go with iterator. There are different type of iterator, list iterator, a split iterator, enumerations, and iterator. These four topics I have covered in depth with one of the videos. Guys, please go and watch on the channel. You will understand each and everything, how we can traverse to the collection element and what is split iterator. Also, I have covered iterator as well, split iterator difference that you can also watch. Iterator lets you process the each element of the collection. Iterate are generic way to go through all the elements of the collection, no matter define how it is organized. Iterator is an interface implemented by different way for the every collection. There is method in iterator interface like add, next, remove. With this, with the help of this method, we can remove or iterate over the collection elements. Then next, what is the difference between a reader, writer, and input stream, output stream? So reader writer class is a character oriented, and input stream output stream class is byte oriented. So these are the biggest difference in this. What is servlet? A servlet are the backbone of the any program. That is servlet are model that extend request response oriented servers such as Java enabled web server For example, a servlet might be responsible for taking data in the HTML order entry form and applying the business logic used to update company order database. So this is the backbone of the any programs. Uh, sorry, any applications, Java-based application. And what is the clipping? Clipping is the process of confining paint operation to the limited areas or scope. This is the related to application. What is memory leak? So this is the important questions. A memory leak is where an unreferenced object that will never be used again still hangs around in memory and doesn't get garbage collected. So means our system.gc won't able to identify this, and that is the unreferenced object garbage collector are not able to found, that is memory leak in our Java applications. Can a for statement loop indefinitely? Yes, because a for statement can loop indefinitely. For example, consider the following. So if we given like this, it will go indefinite loop. Explain Java coding standard for method. So here are the, this is the important because methods we are writing, creating method only methods in our Java whenever developing any application. And so how it should be a method name? Method name should start with small letters. Method name are usually verbs. If method contain multiple words, every inner word should start with uppercase letter. That is example to string. Then method name must be combination of verb and noun. Then get car name, get car number. Like this we can create method. And here if we see, I have created one method, display, white display. And if we use this method as a details, we need to use inner word as a capital D. So like this we can create our methods. Then next question we will see here, what why Java is not pure object oriented. So here Java is not object oriented because it supports primitive types such as int, byte, short, long, etc. That's why it is not said to be a pure object oriented. So they have we use this in byte short, so there is it is not but we can achieve this with the, they have created some boolean primitive type classes as well, sorry, wrapper classes for this primitive class. Like they have created byte b as capital, yes capital, and we have created this as a wrapper classes. So we can say it is a object oriented language, but this is the use there. That's why they are saying it is not pure object oriented language, but this is also we can achieve with the help of wrapper classes. Then what are the access modifiers? Java provide three access controls such as public, private, protected. This we have seen. When none of these are used, it is called default access modifier. Then can we overload the main method? Yes, we can overload the main method with the syntax of public static void mains, and we can differently use these arguments here. Like we can use string arguments, int arguments, or float arguments, and we can override these methods. That's all from this video, guys. This being lengthier, so I will cover next 50 question in next videos. So like, share, subscribe to the channel. I will share this PDF in our Telegram group. Join the Telegram group. There I am sharing all the details. Thanks for watching this video, guys.